Your grandmother wants you to know that you see through fake people, that you see through people, and that you will be an authority in the public eye, that you will be a public figure of authenticity, a real guru, influencer, or entrepreneur. Your grandmother wants you to know that she doesn't like how certain people are trying to talk to you, play you, disrespect you, or disrespect your time. She does not like how people are trying to play, and she says you know exactly who these people are. She also wants you to know you have people crashing the F out because they thought they were bigger than the program. They thought they were bigger than God. They thought they were bigger than you. And she wants you to start becoming absolutely useless to the people that be trying you morning, noon, and night. Yeah. This tastes like a blue Slurpee. It's so good. Your grandmother wants you to know that there are several people stepping out of bounds, stepping out of line, and being mad disrespectful because you are not the same. You have changed. Now, you could be sitting here like, no, not me. I still got all this stuff to fix. Like, stop it. You have changed so much. You have healed so much childhood trauma. You might be going to therapy or considering it, and this is because you want to make yourself proud. You want to heal your inner child. There are things that you want to do in this world, and it's going to make people around you feel some type of way because they preyed on you. Okay? They preyed on you at one point to be a certain way, which is useful to them. So your grandmother says that people that are mistreating you right now, being disrespectful, being slick in the mouth, being fresh, being disrespectful of you or your time, she wants you to become absolutely useless to them. Because you are not getting treated how you deserve to get treated. And then you might be walking away from whoever the frick these people are. But you deserve to be happy. Your grandmother says you're glowing up. And it is turning heads, and it's got friends, family members, and maybe even a lover feeling some type of way towards you. So energetically, you could be on edge. You see through fake people. There have been a lot of hard times that you recently went through, and she's saying that you are figuring out so much. You should be really proud of yourself for everything that you've been clocking, fixing, mending, resetting, repairing, that you are getting the key to your 10 of Cups. It just might not be the way that you thought it would be, because people are shifting around you because you are changing. So think about this. When you met certain people, did they already know that you were an entrepreneur? Did they already know that you were a generous person? Did they know that you were a giver or very charitable? Did they know that you were always doing acts of service or acts of kindness? Did they know that you were in the spotlight? If these people knew this, they're trying to piggyback off of this in some form or fashion. But if they didn't, and they're watching this unfold in front of their eyes in real time, they have become a negative superpower in your life. Because they're not happy for you, they need you for things, they're resentful, they're salty, and they have slick things to say under their breath. I don't like it. I don't think so. These people all think that they're bigger than the program. They need to be humbled a peg or 5. And so, since they don't want to be humbled, since they don't want to do any ego shedding or any counseling or any therapy, they are constantly trying to check your ego at the door, or they are constantly trying to humble you. Your grandmother is saying she is so proud of you because you are working hard to figure out the generational curses of your bloodline and working through that. and says you will be in the public eye, a public figure, an entrepreneur, someone who is of service to the world, a real guru. And it has people around you crashing the F out or trying to make you their beck and call person, not being respectful of you. Your grandmother wants you to do things that you really enjoy because you have a lot of people coming at you in a very aggressive way and expecting the most while doing the least. I don't know who these people are that just flipped a switch and started being kind of negative around you or not as sympathetic or empathic as they could be, but they are acting real phony baloney the house and being more aggressive than they normally would be with you. So I see you detaching from the nonsense, putting up firm boundaries, uncovering the truth, showing people, don't make me show you my teeth, okay? I have my sword at rest position. I am never the one. Occupation, never the one. Affirm it below. I am occupation, never the one. So she says you're putting yourself back together. You don't feel like you are. You feel like you're falling apart. You're like, am I even doing this right? And she's saying you're doing an amazing job. She is so proud of you. That's why these people are crashing the F out around you. She's saying, if you know, you know. So I feel like you guys have an inside joke, or she knows what you're thinking and what you're seeing and what you're clocking right now. And she's very protective of you. She's protective of the intimacy that you're healing and protective of the way that you've changed your life, protective of the way that you've increased your IQ, and you're going through this huge awakening spiritually. She's also helping you with a legal matter. I've been getting this for 2 weeks. There's something going on with a legal matter or some type of contract. She's helping you out with that. And the karma, the karma is finding people's addresses right now. Karma is not missing anyone's door. Okay, so there was a lot that you were going through and you've just been on your side of the street minding your own business as these people are crashing the F out like you knew they would. Like you knew they would. They always think they're bigger than the program. They're too good to listen to any constructive criticism or advice. And now they're crashing the F out like you knew they would. So you're just going to stay over here. But karma is knocking on doors right now and it ain't yours. It ain't yours. It's time for you to shine as the star. So you are winning. And those that have been rage baiting, doing things for instant gratification, just thirst trapping at the highest degree, you know, the clout chasers around you. There are a lot of clout chasers around you. Let's be so for real right now. She's laughing, saying you clock fake people. You see through fake people. So there are people that cry on social media or show like clips of them at the hospital, or I don't know. It's just a different type of clickbaity, and they might not even be on social media like that for an entrepreneur or influential type of thing. Do you know what I'm saying? They're just on there doing that, being thirsty as hell. You are about to have a very big victory lap. So if you had an idea, go for it. Go for the idea that you have had to do. And let's say you're really tired and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm spread so thin. How am I going to get this one little last thing done? Just start it in small increments if you can, or just do a little bit of it at a time. But trust and believe that when you go for it, it is going to fly. It is going to skyrocket. So if you had an idea to post something, if you had an idea to make a video or a vlog, or you have a business idea, start acting on this. There are a lot of people trying to create conflict with you where they don't need to be doing any of that. Like you're not involved in their conflict, but they're somehow roping you in. Ignore them. I see you adding new boundaries to your devices and to people, like person to person. Like, I don't know what you thought that was, but you're not doing that again. She doesn't like how people are out here mistreating you. And she wants your love tank to be full. She wants you to eat out more or enjoy the food that you're eating. That'll resonate one way or the other. She really wants you to slow down and enjoy the food that you're eating, or to eat a little bit more, or to go out to eat more. Something that maybe you don't get to do very often, for whoever needs to hear that. There is also an angel message from your grandmother that you are going to have a little girl. I don't know if you have kids already, or if you were expecting, or if you are trying, but she's saying you're going to have a little girl, and I'm seeing a little pink dress with a little hairbrush. Okay, so there might be some people trying to call you on the phone. I'm getting a lot of scam phone calls, scam text messages. You might be changing your number. You are becoming the magician. You are becoming extremely detached from the life that you used to live. You are about to be spoiled in life, spoiled by God, being able to pay it forward in ways that you didn't think that you could, because you're not going to be helping out the same people that you were helping out before. The family members, the frenemies, the coworkers, whatever you did for them before, being their therapist, their counselor, their beck and call, you're not doing that anymore. So you are about to be gifted by the universe for the other people that you are helping. Your grandmother is saying you're going to make it happen. Step into it. Step into your power. Create today. Set the intention to create today. And watch how this energy picks up speed, picks up momentum. Be prepared to fly, leap, run. Take a chance on yourself. Take this risk on yourself. She's saying that you are like this caged bird, but you're not really a caged bird. You're a Mustang. You're a unicorn. You have wings and shit. Another reward that you have coming in, or a reward, I should say, that you have coming in is something that needed fixing in your life is going to get fixed. Something that you didn't think was fixable is you're getting assistance with that being fixed. You are also being rewarded with peace. Somebody's been playing games with you in the workplace. That's going to be coming to a head. Again, karma is knocking on doors while you're going through this renewal. You are going through a renewal and making your ancestors proud. So let's get some other messages and see what's going on. If you're new here, I'm your bestie on the internet. Hello. I'm your favorite YouTuber. I'm your cosmic cheerleader. I'm also on TikTok. I'm your fairy godmother. So without further ado, your grandmother wants you to know that you have a natural gift and ability to give people clarity in their time of need, but you have loved ones and people that you care about that just don't listen. They really are out here not listening to you like ever. You have an ability to see what's on people's phones, not because you're trying to stalk or lurk or be nosy, but people can tell you what's going on in their relationship. And you can guess what's on their phone. You can guess what's on their phone. You have a way of seeing what's on people's phones psychically. That's crazy. You are a psychic star. You are super intuitive. You could be seeing angel number 444 everywhere. I mean, everywhere. So much that it's starting to scare you. Let me know in the comments. Your grandmother wants you to know that you hear everything. You hear private thoughts. You hear, you are biologically wired to read people's minds. You could have listened to that message I just did a couple days ago. She wants you to know that you, for a fact, hear things. I don't know if you're a medium. Let me know in the comments, but you hear things. You know when people are doing spell work. You know when people are paying for voodoo. You know when they're mad that you changed your life. You just know when people are pocket watching you or preying on your downfall. You have an ability to change people's perspective. So when the people that are the closest to you don't want to change their perspective, not because you need them to, not because you're trying to brainwash them, but because they're asking for the advice. They're like, oh, I need help. I need help doing this, that, or the third, and they don't want to do any of it. Then you go right back into hermit mode. But your grandmother is saying you're not going into hermit mode again. You've been doing this. It's time for you to step into the center stage. It is time for you to be in the sun, to have your day in the sun. Oh my gosh, we have the Lovers. You're going to make a very important decision for yourself to live your best life, to not be doing too much for all the wrong people. For some reason, a lot of your relationships are like you're being untethered from these relationships. You see them crashing the F out. You see them acting erratically or irrationally or impulsively, and you're like, this is alarming. And the fact that they don't think it's alarming and they're trying to act like it's normal is not okay. So yeah, you're getting a lot of clarity on how you want to maneuver in your life, and you're like, I want to let love in. Not people that got this fake love that they be talking about. Not what they're trying to perceive on social media. I want people around me that have a genuine, transparent, authentic, healed perspective. So you could be telling yourself a new affirmation. I'm always attracting helpful people. Because when you're around whoever the frick these people are, this is how you feel. Your grandmother doesn't like how they treat you. They just assume you're always going to be there, or like that you won't mind, or that you'll just do this for them any old time. And the answer is no. Not, no, it's up for negotiation. Absolutely not. If we have to train you like a little puppy dog, like, it's a no. People aren't going to like, well, they don't like it that you're putting yourself back together. You're going through this massive rebirth, and you are designed right now to know what you want and to be unapologetic for it. So before, when you would want things, you're like, oh, I feel like a burden. They're going to be mad at me. And your grandmother's like, knock that off. You are not a burden. And sometimes you're even paying these people or helping these people or giving or doing something for them. So why do you feel bad? They should feel bad. Your grandmother's saying, knock it off. You're getting a new opportunity. They should feel bad. You're kind of showing people up right now that they're not the actual authority that they thought they were. People think that they're real advanced at doing certain things until you come into the room. Like, you're the karma, you found the address, you're just trying to be friends or pals or buds, and they start figuring out they ain't the bee's knees like they thought they were, like they've been delusionally telling themselves. You are the mirror. You show people who and what they really are, and it makes them a little bit mad. Just a little bit. So you're done putting yourself in this box. You're done labeling yourself as a hermit. You're done feeling like a burden or bad about needing things from people that are supposed to be doing certain things from you. So your grandmother is saying, if you wouldn't accept the bare minimum from a partner, why would you accept the bare minimum from a friend or a coworker, whoever these people are? That you don't need to be doing business with them. There's going to be better people that come along. Whoa. That is too many. Oh my gosh, we have Justice. What did I tell you? The scales are being balanced. That's why you see these friends and these family members crashing the F out. Because for so long, you knew that you were being a fair friend, that you were being just, that you were being kind, that you were being a good listener. And you knew that they were up to no good, or you knew that they were lying about certain things, and those lies are coming to light. And now they feel like a victim. Oh my gosh, that's not what happened. It's not how it happened. Like, everyone feels sorry for me, but don't be mad at me, and don't tell me what to do, and just like listen to me, and like let me do this same mistake over and over and over again. It's like, no. When they got you out here juggling instead of them trying to juggle their whole life, that's a no. That is a no. This person, these people have like a anxious attachment style. Something that's really cringe to you right now is people rage baiting or trying to do really weird things for validation or attention. That's really going to bother you right now. Because you're just getting clarity on who you want to be connected to. We have the Two of Cups. You're like, do I want to go to a beach and build a sandcastle with them? Do I want them in my sandbox? I don't think so. And again, not because you're judging them, but because they're not who they say they are. Your grandmother is saying that you are clocking these people that are not who they say they are. Oh, I'm grateful. I care about God. I'm super religious. I don't put up with shit. This is what you see. Somebody stubborn, somebody that's always the victim. Like, I don't think so. That somebody that has to, seriously, that was the 5 of Swords and it was so cute, and I'll pick that up in a minute. But having to win by any means necessary, even if it's a lie. Even if it's a lie. Like, they don't see how foolish they look carrying 5 swords. Like, see you guys, I'm winning. Look, I didn't steal these. It's fine. These were just in that sandbox over there. I just picked them up. They do a lot. They're doing the most. They see you presenting this lifestyle and being triumphant. You're more triumphant than you realize. You are a champion. You are successful. You are successful in your own right. And these little Decepticons around you, they are breaking the piggy bank to look like you, to act like you, to talk like you. Your grandmother is saying you're dealing with a fake high priestess and a fake empress. You are really good at feeling and sniffing things out. She is saying you're going to be tired of your money getting jacked, tired of you predicting the same things about these people that are supposed to be good to you, that are supposed to be friends, that are supposed to be supportive of you, and that they're constantly breadcrumbing you and being sneaky and making the same mistakes. She's saying that your whole life is about to fall into place because you are realizing that these people are just toxic, really, really toxic in your life. As much as you might like them, as much as you might love them, they have been breadcrumbing you, constantly flaking out, canceling plans, stringing you along, unrequited love. Like, you loved these people at one point, but they're just not legit. They're not straightforward. They lie all the time. You are clocking pathological liars like never before. You're like, dang, do they lie about everything? Is it all about their image more than it's about taking care of family, taking care of business, being professional? It must be. It must be. So you are taking a flight. You are so done with these people. How you're about to deal with that, I'm going to see if I can find out. But you are ascending and you want new knowledge and you want to explore, and you're just like so tired of their dusted, busted drama. You're like, I don't even want to get popcorn. Can you just leave me alone? Can you just leave me alone and leave me out of it? These people are constantly playing the victim. They've been using you maybe as a side hustle. They look up to you if you are in a relationship, like you're this power duo. But what they don't understand is you are a realistic, powerful duo. And it's almost like they're delusional because they don't even listen to what you're saying the actual relationship is for those of you in healthy relationships. So you could be like, a relationship isn't always 50-50. Sometimes it's 60-40. Sometimes it's this. But you might have actually defined what a protector and a provider is. Are they listening? No. Or you might be telling them that protectors and providers don't really exist in this economy. There's got to be a proper give and take. And it's important to be, my opinion, it's important to be honest about that, because there are so many people out here online faking and flexing that they have a protector or a provider type of relationship, but it's them behind the scenes pulling all the strings and propping up or giving PR for their man, making their men look better than they are, paying for their own jewelry, paying for their own whatever. And I tell you guys all the time, you don't need a rich man, you need a generous one. Okay, so maybe you try to tell this friend, like, hey, maybe kind of make your expectations a little bit more realistic. And they're just all over the place with the things that they do and the things that they say and the things that they expect. And you're like, I cannot let this be the sum of the 5 people that I'm around. Know that. So you have people pretending to be entrepreneurs, pretending to be successful, pretending to be gurus, pretending to be anointed, and it's just enough already. Like, you have officially had enough, and you cared for these people. Again, you loved them, but they're just, the faking the funk is too much. Way too much. I wouldn't tell these people anything about your personal life. No, I would not. So you are healing and giving a genuine perspective, and your grandmother is saying you deserve to be around people that want to listen. You deserve to be around people that care, that are trying to better their life, that are shifting. And you could be a woman giving, like, you could be a girl's girl and giving other women dating advice or spiritual advice or counseling or therapy, and you have people in your everyday life that don't even listen or don't even care that could actually use this advice. They're just not willing to change. They're not willing to change. There's something that is more important to them than their children, than their lifestyle or what they're presenting. And so your grandmother is saying that as you become this public figure, you're going to be presenting what it really is. Like, really and truly, what it really is out here in these streets, and what it should be, and what's healthy, and what maybe isn't. And you're going to show people what bad actions or how not protecting yourself can lead to a slippery slope or a bad chain of events. For instance, if you're online as a woman, we don't think the way that men do. So let's say you post on social media, or somebody runs into you and they're looking for your social media and trying to find things out about you, and they find out that you really like dogs. Okay, they find out that you really like dogs, so then they get a little dog, and then they're at the dog park, and then they're talking to you. And men are naturally like hunters. So we don't think that way. We're not, well, some women could be like that, but you know what I'm trying to say. You might be teaching women how to protect themselves, not because men are bad, but because men think differently. They just think differently. Like, you are the voice of reason. You have common sense on another level, and it's so refreshing. So you are being given the green light to go for something, to put yourself out there, to go for it, and to be center stage. Your grandmother is saying prepare to be center stage, get ready, make sure that you're rested, make sure that you're wearing what you want to wear, and dressing how you want to dress, because you are about to be center stage. I love this. Yeah, people feel really basic around you, and you're not trying to make people feel bad about how they look or about how they present themselves. You've just been, going through some different things. You're also starting to clock that people are not who they say they are. So let's say they've been telling you, like, oh, I'm sober, or I don't party, or I don't do certain things, and you're seeing that they're high, or they're drunk, or they have some bad habits, or they're disconnected. And it's not like you're judging them for that, but you just like, my life's going in a different direction. There are just so many red flags that you are being made aware of right now, and you're like, this is just going to add more drama, more layers that I don't need. You're really wanting to go into hermit mode again, but you're not doing that. You're like, I'm not going into hermit mode again. I'm going to find new friends. I'm going to find like-minded people. I want to be around people that are also trying to improve, that aren't out here settling or expecting the bare minimum or scraping by to get the bare minimum from a lover, or being men-centered, or walking around not healed and acting like they are. So you might be teaching people that it's really important to heal the inner child, because when we don't heal the inner child, those wounds and how we date and how we parent and how we act in the workplace or how we attempt to become successful, all of those things affect us. So you really are out here being the generational curse breaker. I'm seeing that you're going to get a lot of love from the public that you're not expecting if you're not already in the public eye. Someone has been lying to you about their relationship. I'm getting. Like, somebody could have told you, oh yeah, me and him are broken up. We're not together anymore. Ugh, they're such a bad person. But they're still effing around with this person. So you might, just on that alone, say, that's dangerous. That's not for me. I'm not getting involved. You are also clocking that some of the people your friends are dating are dangerous. Your grandmother saying you're clocking it correctly, that they are dangerous, that they're not good for them. But you also know that this friend isn't going to listen. They care about how they look on social media. They care about how they look to their family. They care about saving face. They don't want to believe that they're being stalked or studied. You could be telling a friend like, hey, that person's stalking you. Hey, like, they're lurking. They're being mad weird. And they're like, oh, yeah, I know, but they're just obsessed with me. And it's like an actual dangerous, all types of red flags. You're going to be clocking that there are older people in your life that are making very, very stupid decisions because they act like they're above God. They act like they're above the program. And you are going to become the authority on what you stand on. You're the magician. You're going to be making things happen. Someone here has been using children as manipulation. This could be a family member of yours. They just want people to feel sorry for them. But it's like, how? You keep making the stupidest mistakes and overdoing it. You couldn't teach these people how to be a baddie or a zaddy if you gave them a map. You really couldn't. Because they are so bold with their lies and the mind games and the manipulation. And you're just looking at them like, okay, it is what it is. I used to have fear of missing out on this connection, but I don't anymore. You're going to stop giving people your loyalty. You're going to stop giving people your unwavering loyalty. Your loyal heart is a prize. And I also hear that the new relationships and bonds that you're going to be forming, they might not necessarily be bulletproof, but they will be a lot safer for you. Because these other people, they're always leaving you confused, and it's like you're closing out a cycle with certain partnerships, which is something that you do often, and maybe you dread it every time you have to get into this new cycle of partnerships. But I'm seeing that you will be better at manifesting the life that you deserve, going after what you want, because these people have a way of siphoning your energy, siphoning your joy, just siphoning things that they don't have any claim to, that they shouldn't even be bothering you, but they have a way of bothering you. They try to act like, oh, I'm so humble and traditional and there's nothing wrong with me. But then, like, why are you a whole bugaboo? Why are you always calling on the collective? Why are you always needing things? Why are you always trying to present this false narrative? So you are closing out a cycle with fake people that aren't really about that life. Oh my gosh, we have karmic masculine. Maybe they deal with karmic masculines. Maybe they are a karmic masculine, but it's just giving very karmic. Like, you thought they were a nice guy. They're not. I got voodooed twice. Be careful around this person. You might have a feeling to cover certain things or not wear certain things around them. That is for a reason. Maybe when you go over to their house, you're like, I don't know if I should take my purse, or I don't know if I should wear this, or I don't know if I should do that. Bestie. Bestie, there's a reason why you're like, maybe I shouldn't do that. There is a reason why, because they are mentally and emotionally unstable, and you're not judging them, but you can protect yourself. And I get it. You could just be so tired of having to change because people think that they can do whatever the heck because you're a healer. Like, oh, it's fine. They have all this energy. They're a healing vending machine. No. 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 Now they're causing you emotional pain. It's always about the pain that they're going through, never the pain that you're going through. This person is very selfish. They could even be preachy. They ruin a lot of friendships, these people that you're about to walk away from. They're never actually happy for you, but they stay watching you. You might be blocking them, deleting them, hiding them from your story. This is how they see you. Somebody that gets actual love, gets things done, and is successful. Wow. And they keep blocking what they have coming in because they're constantly dealing with this. This is why it's not safe to be around them. Your grandmother's saying you are clocking it correctly. If you think that they're going to keep going back to this or that it's putting you in a dangerous position, you'd be right. You're like, yeah, that person's dangerous. And they might have like a toxic on-off relationship. And it keeps them in a poverty mindset to where they start destroying everything around them, including you. Then they don't realize that they're throwing the fruit at you. And you're like, I was trying to be a friend. But what? I'll walk out the door now. Motorcycle, street bike. They're an agent of chaos that plays the victim. Let's get into what else you have coming in. But yeah, I see you are calling in a soulmate. Or you are currently with a soulmate. And so you're going to be focusing more time on that. It's really making you deepen your bond with certain connections because you see that these other connections are going nowhere. Oh, you're going to be spending more time with your family. Your grandmother is saying you're going to spend more time with your family. More time doing things that you love. That's going to bring you the ultimate joy, the ultimate bliss. Because if you are always bailing your friends out of their situations, how are you taking care of the things that you need to take care of or that you want to take care of? Or helping those other caring connections improve. And that's what your grandmother wants you to focus on, because those are the connections that stimulate you and help you stay on the right path for where you're going as this authority figure, as this guru, as the way that you're about to be leveling up. Wow. Okay, so you have a love offer coming in. You are ascending. We did get the Ace of Pentacles, so you are, you're being promoted, bestie. And this person is a thief of your joy. It's time to cut them loose. So drop your scissors down below if you are closing out this cycle. Oh my gosh, we have falsifying documents. This person or people, they're about to be in a lot of legal trouble. They're about to be in a lot of legal trouble. You might have even tried to help them with these legal issues. And you're like, not going to be doing that. Not going to be doing that. People wanted to take advantage of you because you're such a sweetheart. Or take advantage of you because you're psychic. And they're like, oh my gosh, like, can you do a reading for me? Can you do this? Rest in peace to the old you. You were having a funeral for the old version of yourself. You're like, all right, I'm going to make a whole little announcement. I'm going to go around to all these friends and say goodbye because you're a whole flying monkey. You're a whole crab in the bucket and I don't got time. I tried. You have a beautiful gift that is going to help the world. And your need or desire to activate and help others is increasing. You're feeling that yearning gets stronger and stronger and stronger. You also don't feel safe when you're around these people, so that's for a reason. Holy Spirit, what else is, whoa. This is a Jezebel. Guy or girl does not matter. This is a Jezebel spirit. Always in third-party situations, always causing chaos. These people are enamored by the way that you are out here living your life because you are of high honor. Ooh, your ancestors are watching them. I told you, your grandmother does not play about you. You are the highest level of earth angel. I just did a message on that a couple days ago. So the last 4 messages could be all of your extended. Wow. You're about to meet someone that's going to be giving you money. Ooh, see, yeah, I see this person's stability getting turned upside down. Their court proceedings getting turned upside down. Their whole life, all of their stability. Like, karma is going from address to address, but has been at their house for like a little bit longer than, you know, a normal stop. They're like still there. It's bad. It's bad. Your grandmother wants you to focus on self-love. These people are going to be like, hello, are you coming back? Hello, are you going to answer the phone? Hello, can you do this for me? Some of them might be going to jail. Something like some jail to change a person's life. So prepare to thrive because you are getting an alignment. Money blocks being lifted. Affirm it below. Money blocks lifted. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. You can see all fraudulent friendships in your way. It's going to be a bright, sunshiny day. Have more faith in yourself. You are not a burden. You are not high maintenance. You just know what you want. And these other people, they're not equipped to do what you need. This could have been a friend you went into business with. And they're like, oh yeah, I can take care of all of these tasks over here. And they haven't been doing anything. So you're always doing all the heavy lifting and all the work and you're done. You're done. Twin flame. If you guys have been manifesting a soulmate, here they come. They could have the initial P or G. P or G. Some of you guys are about to meet a divine feminine. I'm telling you, you are number one. This is going to be a really big achievement. And this is a part of your distant future, no matter what. Wow. And then we have house at the bottom of the deck. I see you're getting an upgraded house. More privacy. Yeah. Okay, Holy Spirit, anything else? They're always expecting you to help them. Ugh, I can't. I can't. You're done being such a sweetheart to them. You're done having such loving thoughts. You're done with their manipulation. You're done with their breadcrumbing and them always canceling plans and always flaking out because they put their relationships first. Your grandmother wants you to know that you might be overwhelmed by all the different tasks that you have to take care of this week because there's a lot of stuff that you're fixing and mending and repairing. But she doesn't want you to get overwhelmed. Okay, she's saying, take a deep breath. Everything's going to get handled. Everything's going to get taken care of. You are being divinely led. You are being spiritually protected to get through this next week. Okay, so this might be the week where you're figuring out a lot of things. You're setting the record straight. You're setting certain plans in motion so that way you can have this happy life that you deserve. Okay, what is the advice for the collective? We got TikTok, not for you. Anything that makes you feel pressured, anything that drains you, anything that makes you feel unsafe, like, oh, I gotta get out of here. What time is it? That is not for you. Like feeling the vibe and feeling unsettled there. It's for a reason. Okay, we have thinker. You're going to be using this little timeout that you're taking to really think about what your next moves are going to be. And I see your angels and ancestors and your grandmother helping you with this, like trying to help you sort out your thoughts so it's not overwhelming or consuming. You're not over analyzing, but you are changing your perspective and how you think about certain things, because you've been seeing what type of effect it has on your life. You're ready to close out this cycle. You don't want to have a never-ending story of the same people. Never-ending story, time to go. Their chaos is never ending. These friendships, the drama is never ending. And you're like, I just not trying to be better, but until they realize that they're not bigger than God, they're not bigger than the program, there are no shortcuts sometimes on this spiritual training ground. They're going to have to take the long way without me participating. Okay. We have poised. I feel like you're tired of holding everything upright for other people. They don't care how much it weighs on you, like it's your responsibility. Okay, we have message in a bottle, community, and breathe. See? She wants you to just take a deep breath. Everything's going to be okay. Don't panic. Don't feel like you're in a pressure cooker. You're not. But you will know the cosmic nudge and you will know when to act on it. Message in a bottle. She's trying to send you this message with love that you will have a caring community. You will have people around you that are like-minded. You will close out this cycle of toxic karmic friends. Okay. We have come to the edge. So you are learning how to fly. It feels like you're on the edge of your seat, like you're on the edge of this cliff, and everything can go bad so fast. But this is when you're going to realize you can truly fly. Don't let these negative, nuanced Nellies stop you from being super happy, stop you from your new life. You are the truth be told. And your grandmother expects you to tell it like it is. This is what is going to attract the people that are supposed to be around you. So we have Happy, Happy, and Treasure Island. You deserve this. You deserve this treasure. You deserve the light at the end of the tunnel. You deserve the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. You deserve to be happy, happy. So if you made it all the way to the end of this message, I want you to affirm it below. I deserve to be happy, happy. And then we have there's no place like home. Your home is becoming your favorite place to be. But don't worry, as this cycle closes out, you will be excited to be more outside. Or maybe you could be creating a home business, a small business. I'm telling you, you're going to be a public figure or you're going to be an authority in the public eye. And that is what your grandmother wants you to know. That, yeah, there are people, unfortunately, preying on your downfall, but they can't stop this happy, happy from unfolding. Okay. Ace of Cups. They cannot stop this happy, happy from coming in. You have a new relationship coming in. You're going to be kinder to yourself. You're doing more self-care. You're being very careful of what you allow. Let's get some charms for you guys and see if your grandmother has anything else that she wants to say to you. I did get the initials P and G for a love that's coming in. This person could really enjoy taking you out to eat as well. Okay. We have the airplane. You guys could be planning a trip, or you are being guided to take a trip. We have the letter T. We have the letter J. So we have TJ or JT. We have PG or GP. But those are the initials, G, P, T, and J. We have a sister is someone to dream, cry, sing, and laugh with. Oh, bestie, this is somebody that you thought was like a sister. You really wanted them to be like your sister. Or maybe you have a lot of heartache with siblings, and I can relate to that because I wanted to be close with my sisters, but they don't want to be. Motorcycle. We have tractor. You might meet this person traveling or on a farm, or you might think their tractor is sexy. We have my love is alive. And then we have the angel number 10. See, something is unfolding in your 10th house, and this is 1010 stage of completion. We have the 4-leaf clover. Somebody could be buying you one of those clover necklaces. Oh my gosh, I forgot the brand. Van Cleef. Somebody could be buying you Van Cleef necklace. Just saying. We have the grenade. You closing out this cycle with these friends that you're butting heads with, that you're not seeing eye to eye with, is dodging a grenade. These people are greedy. It's time to iron out the details. We got the 4 of Pentacles. They're greedy. They're withholding information. So trust that you are about to be blessed. I got the dog tags, trust and blessed. Young and strong. You're going to feel younger from coming up out of these relationships. These people that have been playing games. Cupid is about to strike in your life. You could be meeting somebody with a mustache. Dragonflies could be significant. And the bird or dolphins. Doves, parrots, dragonflies. I feel like I should pull out a little bit more. I'll try to not pull out as many. Okay. What we get? We got 2 chili peppers. So I feel like it's going to be double the smoke, double the spice. You're a little nice, but people are about to get double the spice if they try to play with you. Rabbits are significant here. Ooh, I have a little car. You guys could be getting a new car. And I got one more initial, the letter I. Now, we have evil eye, the microphone, and the 9 of Pentacles. There's a lot of evil eye on the fact that it is easy for you to create multiple streams of income. It's easy for you to not only create multiple streams of income, residual income, like you're out here making it look so effortless and they just don't understand. You know what matters. You don't got to explain yourself to any of these alleged friends. It is time for you to be happy. There is no place like home. Your home is like your treasure island. And you're going to be very careful of who you give your loyal heart to. They better work. They better climb. Okay, you guys, let me know what's going on in the comments. If you are looking for exclusive content, Patreon link is down below. It's only $11.11 a month to join. You can cancel at any time. You can also gift a membership to a friend, or you can sign up for a year membership and save 20% off. I love you guys. Thank you for all of your love, your support, your super chats, your super fans, and your Cash App donations. They don't go unnoticed, and I'm so, so grateful. Thank you guys for praying for me and wishing me well. I hurt myself the other day dancing around, and yeah, just thank you guys for your well wishes. I love you guys. You're the best. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the comments or the next one. Bye, guys.